What happens when two of the most talked about names in music and sports suddenly stop following each other overnight and the internet starts whispering that a breakup may already have happened? That's exactly the situation people are watching right now as rumors swirl that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs may have quietly split, and the online clues are what really set everything off. Fans first started noticing something strange when people began checking Instagram accounts and realized Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were no longer following each other. It wasn't announced, there was no statement, no dramatic post, just silence and one small detail that sent social media into overdrive. And in celebrity culture, silence is rarely just silence. People started digging almost immediately. Screenshots began circulating, comments started piling up, and then things took another turn when Offset posted a short message on his own Instagram that simply read, "I win." That post didn't mention names, but fans quickly connected the dots and began speculating about what it might mean. Now, to be clear, none of this has been officially confirmed, and everything being discussed right now is reportedly based on social media activity and what fans believe they are seeing. But in the world of celebrity relationships, small online moves often spark very big conversations. The relationship between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs had been getting a lot of attention over the past year, especially after the two welcomed a son together and were seen supporting each other at major events. Cardi was spotted at games, Stefon was mentioned in interviews, and their appearances together created an image of a couple who seemed genuinely supportive of one another. That's why this sudden shift feels so dramatic to people watching from the outside. Followers began re-watching older videos and clips, looking for hints that things may not have been as perfect as they seemed. Some fans pointed out moments where Cardi looked tired or distant in live streams. Others mentioned interviews where Stefon kept answers short when asked about his personal life. None of those things prove anything, but once breakup rumors start, every detail suddenly feels important. And then came another layer to the story that made everything even more intense. Offset's post kept spreading across blogs and fan pages. People began reposting it, commenting on it, and debating what it meant. Some fans believe the message was directed at Cardi B's situation. Others think it could have been unrelated and simply misunderstood, but the timing is what made the internet light up. The history between Cardi B and Offset is complicated, and everyone knows it. Their relationship had public ups and downs, reconciliations, arguments, and headlines that kept fans talking for years. So when his name entered the conversation again, it instantly made the situation feel bigger than just a rumored breakup. At the same time, people started analyzing Cardi B's recent posts. Fans noticed that some photos featuring Stefon Diggs were no longer visible on her page. That doesn't always mean anything in celebrity life, but to fans who watch closely, it became another clue added to the pile. Luxury lifestyle content also started shifting slightly. Cardi's recent posts focused more on tour life, outfits, and behind-the-scenes moments with her team, rather than family snapshots. Some viewers interpreted that as a sign she was focusing on work again, possibly as a distraction or a reset. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs continued posting training clips and football-related content, but fans noticed he had been quieter than usual in terms of personal posts. That difference in tone added to speculation that something might have changed privately. But what fans noticed next is where things really get interesting. Several gossip pages began pointing out that neither Cardi nor Stefon had addressed the rumors. In celebrity culture, silence can sometimes be a strategy. Ignoring rumors can make them fade, but it can also make curiosity grow stronger, especially when both people involved stay quiet at the same time. And curiosity is exactly what's happening now. People are revisiting the timeline of their relationship, remembering when they first started being linked, how quickly things became serious, and how public their support for each other seemed. Some fans are saying relationships in the spotlight often move fast and burn out fast. Others argue that social media doesn't always reflect real life. Parenting is another angle that people keep discussing. Since the two share a young child, fans are wondering how that factor might influence whatever is happening behind the scenes. Supporters of both stars are hoping that, regardless of their relationship status, they continue to co-parent peacefully. Cardi B has often spoken about wanting stability for her children, and Stefon Diggs has also talked about family being important to him. That's why many followers are hoping that if there has been a split, it remains respectful and private. Still, the internet rarely stays quiet when celebrity relationships shift. Luxury lifestyle pages have been analyzing everything from recent travel patterns to event appearances. People are checking whether they've been in the same city at the same time. Others are studying outfits, captions, and even song lyrics for hidden messages. It may sound extreme, but this is how modern celebrity culture works. Fans don't just watch interviews anymore. They study posts, timestamps, likes, and follows. Every move becomes a possible clue. And the speculation doesn't stop there. Some online commenters are now wondering whether Offset's post could signal a deeper story unfolding behind the scenes. A few fans believe he may simply be reacting emotionally to headlines. Others think people may be reading too much into a single phrase. Without confirmation, it remains speculation, but it's the kind of speculation that keeps conversations going for days. At the same time, people close to the music and sports worlds are reportedly saying high-profile relationships often face intense pressure. Travel schedules, public scrutiny, and career demands can strain even the strongest couples. Fans sometimes forget how complicated it is to maintain a private life when millions of people are watching. And yet, what keeps everyone watching now isn't just the rumored breakup. It's the possibility that this story may be far from over. Because when followers began comparing timelines, they noticed a few details that raised even more questions about when things may have started changing and what might still be coming next.